Hi Komali ma'am. This is Uma Shankar Nalamilli. I am from Kakinada district, Andhra Pradesh. First of all, I would like to thank you for giving this golden opportunity. In this session, we are going to discuss about ionic bond. Before going to that, we should answer two questions. That is, first one, what is a chemical bond? What is a chemical bond? Any force of attraction that holds atoms together in a molecule is called chemical bond. Any force of attraction, right? Next, second one, why do atoms combine? Why do atoms combine? To acquire nearest noble gas configuration by transferring or sharing of their valence electrons, right? So that is the reason for a combination of different atoms, right? So to acquire nearest noble gas configuration by transferring or sharing of their valence electrons. What are valence electrons? Valence electrons are nothing but outermost electrons. Outermost electrons are called as valence electrons. For example, take an example of sodium. Students, sodium atomic number 11, electronic configuration 1s2, 2s2, 2p6 and 3s1. How many valence electrons are there in sodium atom? Only one, that is 3s1. Right? So this is about these two questions. And to acquire nearest noble gas configuration, what are noble gas? Noble gases, right? We have some inert gases or noble gases. Inert gases are noble gases: helium, neon, argon, krypton, xenon and radon. These are called as inert gases or noble gases or zero group elements, right? They are very special because they have stable electronic configuration. They are the most stable elements in the entire periodic table because of they having stable electronic configuration. That means their orbitals are their cells are completely filled with electrons, right? And their valence electrons are, except helium, remaining all noble gases are having 8 electrons in their valence shell. That means they obey octet rule. They obey octet rule. What is octet rule? Octet rule is nothing but if the atoms having 8 electrons in their valence shell, they are said to be very stable. That is octet rule, right? So the atoms which are following, which are obeying octet rule, they are very stable. That is nothing but noble gases, right? So remaining all elements are try to attain the stable electronic configuration of noble gases by transferring or sharing of their valence electrons, right? This is very important concept. Now we are going to discuss about ionic bond, right? What is ionic bond? The bond formed between two atoms due to complete transfer of electrons, transfer of their valence electrons is called ionic bond, right students? The bond formed between two atoms due to complete transfer of their valence electrons is called ionic bond. Some examples are there: sodium chloride and magnesium chloride and AlCl3 and calcium oxide. These are some examples of ionic bond which was proposed by Kosel. The alternative title for ionic bond is nothing but electrovalent bond. Electrovalent bond, right? Now see some examples. For example, how to form sodium chloride. Let's see the formation of sodium chloride. We will take sodium and chlorine atoms. Students, what is the atomic number of sodium? 11. What is the electronic configuration? 1s2, 2s2, 2p6 and 3s1. Right? How many valence electrons are there in the sodium atom? That is only one. That is 3s1, right? It is stable or unstable? This is completely unstable because because sodium atom doesn't follow octet rule, right? So that's why sodium atom will becomes into sodium plus 1. Sodium plus 1, which means a sodium cation. It is called as sodium cation. How many electrons in sodium plus 1? That is only 10 electrons. What is the electronic configuration of sodium plus 1? 1s2, 2s2, 2p6. This is equals to neon electronic configuration. That means it is stable. Okay students, now let's see the chlorine atom. Chlorine, it is nothing but electronic configuration 17. That means what is electronic configuration, atomic number 17, 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p5. It is stable or unstable? How many valence electrons are there? 7 valence electrons there. That means it does not obey the octet rule. That means it is also unstable. So that's why chlorine will becomes into Cl minus ion. Chlorine will becomes into Cl minus ion. It is called chlorine anion, or chloride ion, whatever it is. Chloride ion, it's having now 18 electrons. 18 electrons is nothing but equals to argon electronic configuration. It is also stable. Are you clear students? Now let's see how NaCl will form. Na plus, that means sodium cation plus Cl minus, chloride ion, which gives NaCl. Sodium chloride will be formed, right? So that means this is also positive charge, this is negative charge. The electrostatic force of attraction between two opposite charges also is called as ionic bond, right? Another thing is, right, now coming to this one, sodium is a metal and chlorine is a non-metal, students, right? So we have to know two properties, that is electropositive nature and electronegative nature. What is electropositive nature? It is the tendency of an element to lose electrons is called electropositive nature. Metals are electropositive nature, right? So what is electronegativity? It is the tendency of attracting electrons towards itself. It is called electronegativity. All non-metals are electronegative in nature. So what is the alternative definition of ionic bond? The bond between electropositive and electronegative elements is also called as ionic bond. Or the bond between metal and non-metal is also ionic bond, or the bond formed between two atoms by complete transfer of electrons is also called as ionic bond. This is about ionic bond, right?